Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Meeple Masterclass. I am Bree,
I'm John.
and today we have a Botany, a Ducksomnium game, set in Victorian times, and we can do Victorian stuff. Like, here's my character who's very Victorian princess looking. And we are going to roam around the world, collect some specimens, and plant specimens, and bring them back to our estates and display them in our estates and gain some reputation and do all the fun stuff there. We take turns. Going to keep taking turn after turn after turn until somebody reaches 12 on the reputation track, or we get through this giant stack of cards.
Don't think it's possible.
I don't think that one's gonna happen unless we are delivering two at a time, just so we don't trip the reputation.
You have to intentionally sandbag the game and drag it out to go through the whole deck.
So yeah, I think I just gave the entire introduction while we were on an ad break.
Did you?
Yeah, it was all. The green thing just disappeared. Yeah. Well, hello, Cosmic Beat. Cosmic Beat, did you hear my introduction to the game and everything? Because I'm pretty sure I just did it while I was on an ad break. Just wait 1 second until liveness catches up. Well, either way, we're playing Botany today, a game by Ducksomnium. And so, it is a game set in Victorian times where we're going to be traveling around the world and collecting plant specimens and delivering it back to our estates. So yeah, we're going to be Victorian, fun little people. I'm going to put this back in the view again.
Yeah.
And totally going to, just do all sorts of fun things here. So we're going to go turn after turn, and we can just do this now. We're going to go turn by turn. No rounds or anything like that. Just one at a time, until one of us reaches to the far end here. I'm just gonna knock everything over on the reputation track. And the other option is we get through this massive stack of cards, which we've already decided is just not gonna be possible. So yeah, that is what's gonna happen here. The biggest thing we're gonna score points for is going to be the things in our estate. So any of our pressed specimens, I'll get to that, will always just be worth 1 point. Our live specimens will have a point value in the bottom of the card. I'll just do it up here. Have a point value in the bottom of the card. That's how they're going to be, how many points they're going to be worth. And we also might get some garden features, some garden cards. These are going to be these guys up here, and they're worth some points too. We are playing with both expansions.
No, 2 of the 3.
There's a third expansion?
There's a third expansion.
We're not playing with the third expansion. But yeah, so there are 3 expansions. Anyway, we're playing with two of the expansion. One of them is the tree expansion, and the other one is the poisonous perfumes expansion. I forget what the tree one's actually called.
Tantalizing trees.
Tantalizing trees and poisonous perfumes. Perilous perfumes. Anyway, well, there are some poisonous cards in this game, but they're not specific to that expansion. They were in all the expansions and everything, in the base game too. So yes, we're gonna take turns moving around the board, going to the specific locations. Every single specimen has a specific location and where you find it, from West Australia all the way up here to Rupert's Land and Arctic Unknown, Alaska, Hawaii. I'm gonna go hang out in Hawaii the whole time. And we collect the specimens. And then we'll bring them back. So turns are very, very simple. I don't think I mentioned the scoring goals, but there are 3 scoring goals that gives you 2 bonus points at the end of the game if you're the one who achieved them. Let's go through them real quick. So one of them is awards the player with the greatest number of live specimens. So whoever has the most in here. So if you're winning, you're going to win harder. The second one is award this card to the player with the greatest number of specimens from one region. So the regions are the colored regions on this board. You got North, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, and then the islands. The Australian island areas over there. So those are the 6 regions. Whoever has the what is the player with the greatest number of specimens from one region? So from one region, you pick your favorite region, get everything from there, and bam. And then the last one is award this card to the player with the greatest number of expedition cards, items, crews, and pets at the end of the game. We start out with 2 random ones at first. You start out with a pet. Okay. Mm-hmm. You get a monkey.
Yep. The monkey's mean. He lets me steal your stuff.
Oh, what's... No.
Yes.
All right, I'm switching back to the poisonous stuff I was doing. All right. So yeah. Let's just go what a turn entails real quick. So the first thing you do on the start of your turn is you have to pay 1 coin from your expedition funds, and that's going to be the funds that are not on your estate board. We start with 10. You just pay 1 coin. If you can't pay, you have to immediately beeline it back to the estate. And every turn you don't make it back to the estate, every turn you can't pay, you also have to get rid of a card from your hand.
So
Here it is.
it's definitely in the rule book.
Yes. It's
I
either
think-
an item card or I think it's a
Um,
live specimen.
Yeah, I think it's you can stay out longer by burning live specimens and expedition cards, but that's obviously less than ideal because you spent a lot of turns to go pick up those live specimens, and
Spend money. They cost money.
the expedition cards all cost more money.
I was also the impression that you do have to move towards the estate if that was the case. So it kind of said that in there. Under the pay one.
Oh, you are correct.
Yep.
Yes, and then as long as you're out overdue, you're also having to discard either an expedition or a live specimen or a pressed flower.
Oh, that might be...
Could be better.
That could be a little more beneficial.
And if you're completely out of cards, you have to start burning income out of your estate.
Which is the only way you get
at the
your money
rate of
back.
2 to 1.
Yes. That's also the only way you get your money back. So.
Yeah. It's a bad idea to run out of money on
Yeah,
the road,
yeah.
turns out.
Yeah, you want to have money otherwise. Yeah. I wish you could take loans. Anyways, here's my extra characters if you want to put them in yours. So the second thing you do on your turn is you may draw an event card. You can also optionally buy at this point. So you can draw the event card. You don't have to, but if you ever get a specimen in your turn, if you haven't drawn an event card at the beginning of your turn, you have to draw one then. So that's just going to... There's 2 effects typically, 1 negative, 1 positive. You roll a dice, you do the thing. Pretty easy. Move. You can move your guy up to 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. I'm in Italy now. And yeah. You along your path though, you can make stops and deliver specimens at the same time. You draw back up to 4 specimen cards
At the end of your turn. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was only when you got back to the estate. Anyways, so yeah, you go move and you will play your specimens. Depending if you get to the right spot. I don't think it is actually. Oh, that's in the estate. You could discard them.
Yeah, the estate gives you a moment.
That's where it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk around, you play your you get your specimens, you put them in your thing. Your warden's case right here, wardian case, can hold up 3 live specimens. And anything that you want to, you can instead put in your botanical press, which will then become pressed specimens only worth 1 point apiece. So you want to try to figure out which ones you want to keep here and which ones you're okay with pressing. If I have 3 in my wardian case and I get a 4th specimen, I can choose one of my pre-existing specimens to press. I don't have to press the new one. Yeah, so you get your things, and again, I can go to Italy, pick up a specimen, go to Egypt, pick up a specimen, go to Arabia, pick up a specimen, all the same turn if that's how my turn lined out. After that, you're going to collect income. You get income based on your reputation, so we're going to start with 1 coin per turn. After 4 and 9, that's going to go up by 1 each, so 2, and then 3 coins. And that's going to go to your estate income instead, sitting there waiting for you to get back to your estate to collect it. And then you're going to buy. So if you didn't buy right before the event card, you can buy at this point in your turn. You can buy expedition card, either face up or face down. To buy a face down one, it's just 2 money and it's random. The face up ones have a cost in the bottom right. And they do some fun stuff. Like right now, I start with one that lets me get +1 of my maximum hand size. So I have 5 cards in my hand to start with. Pretty nice. Yeah. And then after you buy, the next person turn. You want to go back to your state to deliver your specimens. Whenever you make it back to your state, for every 3 live specimens you deliver at the same time, you will gain a reputation. Another way to, one of the main way I think to get up the reputation track. And then you can also, instead of buying an expedition cards on those turns, you can buy one of the guarding cards as long as you meet the prereqs. And they're going to give you some bonus things like this one is +1 coin per turn in your state income, so it just gives you an extra coin every turn for the rest of the game. Yep, that's not bad, not bad. It does cost 8 money though. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I think the rest of the rules will just kind of come up as we start playing.
Yep. Also, when you turn in specimens, you get 1 coin for everything you turn in, live and pressed.
Yes.
So that is how you get ahead of the money drain. Is both you get back your estate income, which eventually will be making more in estate income than we're spending a turn. But also in the early game, if you can get, say, 3 specimens in 2 turns and deliver them, you can make a little bit extra money.
So yeah, I'm gonna add Botany here. And we'll go ahead and get the there it is. Save. We're gonna play this game, me and you. Select John. Loffer. On live stream. We are playing with. One thing Peerless Perfumes and they have
and Tantalizing Trees.
Yes. They have
Orchid Obsession is the expansion we are not playing.
There's 2 more listed on BGG.
Ah, yes, the 2 little mini promos. Sit on our site.
Brilliant Blue Botanicals and Regal Roses.
Yep, those were Kickstarter promos.
I love
back when this game was on Kickstarter. But now they are only available for
me
direct from Duxomnium. But Duxomnium is one of our third-party partners now, so you buy it from them, we will ship it to you.
Yes. What else am I doing? Oh. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do rolls just because... Oh, yeah, we get to pick characters, too. I'm playing as Mrs. Beatrice Davenport. And John is playing as
Miss Amelia Northcott.
Is that 2 E's? Oh, Amelia. All right, we're ready. Let's do this thing. Cool. All right, so I'll start us off. Is there any benefit for going second? I didn't think so.
I don't think so. No.
So the end of the game, does the end of the game trigger have extra turns at the end of the game? Yeah. I've just read this book too.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
After game end is triggered, everyone else takes 1 turn, and then game is over. So, regardless of who went first.
Okay, I could do this. Yeah, let's start with these guys. All right, so I'm going to start. First thing I do is pay a coin. Boink. Then I can draw an event card, and I kind of want to. Just do it.
Okay.
That's baddie. Cleverness. So, my character gets +1 to charm rolls. You also get +1 to charm rolls.
Yep.
I can purchase pets for 1 less. He can purchase crew for 1 less. So we have very similar characters. Mine is from the expansion, so that's instantly better. Yep. Cleverness / land. I don't know what the land keyword's for, but it is there.
Yep. I believe there are expedition cards that care about whether your event is land or sea.
Nice. While strolling A forest path, and eating an apple, you look up and discover hundreds of the largest bats you've ever seen, hanging like vampires in the trees. Ooh. If I roll 1 through 3, I get to lose a coin. Otherwise, I can roll a 4, 5, and 6 and peek at the top 3 of specimen cards and replace them in any order. Right. Yeah! I'm gonna do the peek. Bats with such a strong interest in fruit must surely propagate valuable seeds. You drop to the ground and begin sifting carefully through their guano. I see some bats, I immediately start playing with some bat poop. So we gotta do that now. I get to look at the top 3 of these and put them back in any order. Which is important because I might change which way I'm going. Ooh.
Yeah, if you can collect at least 1 specimen this turn, you will collect whatever you put on top. So,
I think it would be useful. I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I actually really like this card. So we're going to do it this way. Put that back. And then I'm going to set off on my adventure. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Get to the Baltic and acquire a specimen. I got some mistletoe. Whenever I acquire this, I got to discard a specimen card. Put that right in my warden's case. I'm just going to put it like this. All right. That's my specimen phase. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and draw back up to my 5 cards. I should have done this. Okay. Apparently you can lose reputation.
Yeah.
Collect my income, which is just going to be 1 for now. Boink! And then I'm going to buy something. I mean, I could just get another scientific journal and just go crazy in the maximum hand size. Or I could buy a tiger. I'm just going to go for cool. This tiger also cost me 1 less. Now I've got a tiger. And the tiger says if I were to lose reputation, I can roll a dice on a 5 or 6. I don't. I mean,
Seems good.
I don't know if that's going to come up later, but here you go. Oh, another pet, a boa constrictor. On your turn, you may roll a dice on a 5 or 6. Choose a player. That player moves 1 fewer space their next turn. Is that just like every turn you could do that?
Yeah.
And I don't know if I like that.
Yep.
Can you steal my tiger? Oh, it's only item card.
Only items.
Okay. Once per turn, you may pay 1 coin to peek at the top 3 event cards. Maybe I could have done that earlier.
Yeah. All right. So my turn. I will likewise spend a coin on provisions. Let's see. I think I will just right now spend 2 to get myself. Yeah, a scientific journal. 5 hand size seems pretty fine.
Hunting dogs.
Okay. And then I will also partake of an event. Parasites.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay. Fortitude. Somewhere in my travels, I have acquired parasites. You have heard, though, that powdered wormwood is a great way to rid yourself of them, and also horribly poison yourself.
Hooray!
Yay. Alright, so... unfortunately, yeah, Miss Amelia has +1 to charm, and I have a cool sword that gives me prowess and agility, but not fortitude. So...
Hey, it seems like you're fine.
And the result is, I may steal an expedition card from another player.
I'm gonna have nothing.
Yeah.
Would you like my tiger?
The cure works brilliantly, and I trade my concoction to my traveling companions, who have also acquired their own collections of parasites.
Well, at least I'm not parasitic.
Okay.
Any expedition card. I have the binoculars let you look at the top 3 event cards. Scientific journals, so your maximum hand size is... I don't know if I'd have to discard down immediately or not. And then I got my tiger, which is that reputation thing.
We'll assume it's friendly and you discard.
Yeah, I just don't draw up later.
You just don't draw up later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take your journal.
Okay.
Yep. And then I have a monkey. He's annoying. I roll a die, and on
you
a
steal my
6,
binoculars.
I also get the binoculars. That's a 1.
I was gonna say, oh no!
Yeah.
No, flower is 1.
Flowers are 1. Strangely. Even the game's about collecting flowers, but the flower is the 1 side of the dice. Alright. Okay. So I will set out on the same path as Bree, but I will stop in Scandinavia to collect 2 specimens. And then when I join her in the Baltic, get a 3rd. The Lily of the Valley there lets me draw a card immediately. I can't do anything with it because my turn is over. I will draw to my hand size of 6. Okay. And 1 estate income.
3. Alright, I'm gonna pay my 1. And then I'm gonna go visit China. I'm gonna go ahead and collect this specimen and then have to pay a lot of tariffs on it whenever I get back home. So we got this thorny Jensen. I already got to do the entire first half of my turn. I did pay my 1. I'm just gonna do the event.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do the event. Why not? Full port. Charm. Oh, it's a charm one. You arrive at port only to discover that all the berths are full. I might have to lose an item here, but that's fine.
Did I hear you poison yourself?
No.
Oh. I heard.
Oh.
Well, I heard
I poisoned myself and
Oh,
it got
gosh.
better.
Dang it. Of course. Of course I'm not going to do this. This gain a reputation would have been the great thing. All right, lose an item. I guess I don't have binoculars anymore either. But here's the best part. If I don't have any items, John can't steal them from me.
This is true. My monkey just lost a lot of value.
Plus 1 charm.
He
I
hasn't
still
done
feel.
anything yet, but he is still
God,
lost.
look at the
all his
good side of that, though.
Ooh, yeah.
I would have liked that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got my thorny ginseng now. And, yeah, I think I am ready to end my turn. Collect my income. Do I want to buy anything? Let me just make sure I have enough. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's going to be well before I get my next thing there. I might just deliver 2. Feels bad, though. Feels bad. We'll map it out later. Yeah, I think that's just going to be it for me. Go ahead and get my... I already got my estate income. No buying from... Oh, wait, do I want to buy this boa constrictor so you can just steal it?
I can't steal pets.
Oh, right.
Unless I have another event that lets me do horrible, awful, mean things.
I'm going to go ahead and buy a dog to go with
To
my
you
tiger.
specifically.
I bought some dogs. So I got a tiger and some dogs now. The dogs let me draw an additional first crew guy over here. Oh, nice. Pay 1
Yeah.
coin to get +3 prowess on a row. That might be useful. Anyways, my dogs will let me, whenever I draw specimen cards, draw an additional 1. And then discard 1. Not that I can, you know, do anything with anything now, because these are all my stuff.
Yep.
Alright, your turn.
All right. Let's see. So I will pay for that. Oh, that's actually a tricky choice.
Oh.
No, those are all too expensive for now. So I will charm that one cost crew member into joining me for free,
There you go.
as he did. And
+2 to charm.
let's see.
So much evening. You have all the evening attire up there.
Yeah.
By the way, I will not be buying items ever this game. Pets and crew for me.
If you're sure.
Alright.
Alright. I think I will take an event.
Got to.
It is optional for me this turn because I'm not going to be.
It was optional for me last turn too.
Yeah.
But you know,
I'm not going to be.
binoculars are boring. I'm not wasting money on.
You picked up a specimen when you reached at China. So when
You're right.
when you got your first
See,
specimen of
my
it,
brain didn't process that because
yeah, then you didn't.
I didn't refill because of the thing.
Okay. Oh. This could ruin all my plans.
Hooray!
There's an iceberg ahead, and I have to roll agility. Good thing I have +1 to that.
Hey,
The captain
didn't help
warns
me.
the crew to stay vigilant for wayward icebergs. So I need a 3 or higher, please.
Yeah.
Okay. On a 6, I may move 1 extra space this turn. I won't, though. You flag the rigging and quickly spot the looming iceberg, enabling the crew to avoid it in the nick of time.
Are you going back home already?
Yep, I am going to go deposit because my Wardian case is all the way full. Yes. I think I want... Oop, I forgot to put... No, this is my second turn. There is not a second coin there yet. All right. I'm just going to take the poison. So,
That way you can get the reputation right now.
yes, right now I get reputation, but not counting the endgame scoring goals, I'm actually negative on endgame points right now. Let's see. I gain 3 coins for turning in 3 alive specimens. I get a 4th coin from my estate.
Ooh, this one counts pressed ones too. This one's live specimens period. This is pressed from one. Specimens period from one region. And this is just greatest number of expedition cards, which is you. just.
To insist. All right. Let's see.
I really didn't want to get that boa because I didn't really want to
Let's see.
play a game where all you did the whole game was just move 2.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna, so I can cycle at least.
With any estate income gained while I'm on the space. Okay. Excellent. And I can cycle any number of specimen cards at once.
I wish I had my binoculars back. 1, 2, 3.
See levy.
1, 2, 3. That's exactly 4. Oof. I plotted my course. As long as nothing happens, I'm not buying anything for a little while.
I'm going to cycle those 2 cards. That's a card. Interesting.
Your face is kind
Alright. And I believe that is my whole turn.
of... You bought the crew member this turn?
I bought the crew member.
So you can't buy one of these this turn.
Yeah.
But you
Only
could
buy
do this.
one card.
You could do this the next turn because you could buy it the starting turn.
Alright. And since I'm in my state income goes straight into my coffers. Alright. Europe.
No, I'm actually in Asia. Get it. All right, I will spend 1. Will not draw an event card. 1, 2, 3. and I'm in the ocean. No specimen cards. Collect my income. Don't buy anything. Pass turn to you. Oof. You say oof. I got plans.
You gonna have enough money to make it back at this rate?
Yeah. Actually, I miscalculated because I thought this went to Alaska, not Hawaii. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'll be one turn shy. It's okay. I got this. It's gonna be a good set of stuff happening.
Yeah. All right. So I lose a coin. I will. I will take an event. Let's see. The monkey puzzle. Before me looms a peculiar tree covered in sharp leaves and prickly spikes from its crown to nearly its base. Ascending to the top for a choice cutting would be a puzzle. Okay. So, I am rolling on fortitude again. Oh no. Bree, you may be getting a respite here. I turn to my simian companion, beseeching his aid in my pursuit of the specimen. He has clearly lost patience for my preposterous requests. Discard one pet.
And it happens to be a simian.
And it happens to be the monkey.
Nice. Well, there you go. I can get good items again, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna for a bit.
Good for you.
So the text on the bottom, I have one that says, press one additional specimen. Is that from hand? Does that have to be one I've already gotten out there? Example of reason. Because the effect is down here, and it just says some specimens have special effects triggered.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can press anything that you acquire as you get it. So
that's interesting.
I would assume it's from your hand.
I would assume so too, because sometimes it says discard.
Yeah.
And if it's a poisonous one, which it is a poisonous one, you would typically have a benefit from it. Right?
You'd think.
Yeah. So
alright. But I am in my state still, and I can buy a thing. 6 turns to get back. It's fine. I will spend 4 coins to buy my second Wardian case. So now I can carry up to 6 live specimens with me on each trip. And we will see if I can make it around the world in 80 days.
I mean, you only got 6 days.
That's true. I mean, I'm assuming each turn is like 2 weeks. I don't know.
No, you can easily move from Japan to Russia in a day.
All right.
I mean, nowadays.
For now, yeah. For now, I will make a beeline for good old Egypt. Yep. Don't have anything to pick up yet, but we'll get there. We'll see if I get there.
Great. Okay. All right. So, lose my coin. Move up to 3. I will decline the event card right now. Move to Hawaii. Move to Alaska. Move to the Arctic unknown. Let me do some math real quick. 1, 2. I have to do it this way. Otherwise, I'm 2 turns behind. That's not good. So, all right. I will drop off my fireweed. And whenever I acquire this, I will press another plant. I will press this common juniper. It's actually close to getting there. Yeah, this is fine. And I'm also going to press this, because, I mean, I'm going to anyways. I'll just do it now.
Yeah.
And then I will draw my event card, because
the juniper on your shortest route back?
Or no? It's not, but I'm going to press it anyway, because it's only 1 point. And I got other things to collect on my way back.
You're right. Yeah. It's, well...
I'm actually
it's
going...
not quite your shortest path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, but either way, you're ending turn.
Yeah, I know. But I also need to pass for New England on the way back.
Ah.
Discerning Eye. Okay, this actually... This might be okay.
8.
This might have saved me here.
Yeah.
I'm testing agility, or C. You become so enamored with the adventurous life of the deckhand that you convince the captain to assign you duties while aboard the ship. A 1 or 2, I'm going to lose a reputation. But a 3, 4, 5, or 6, I gain a coin.
Critical.
Yes. Gain that coin.
Yep.
Heck yes.
Buys you an extra turn.
All right. So I go from collect my specimen cards. I will actually draw 3. And discard 1 of the drawn cards. Okay, so I can just draw 3. Ooh, where's this at? Yeah, I'm keeping that. Yeah, I am not keeping this. It's a bad flower with a bad effect.
Hmm.
And that's it for me. Oh, let's get my money.
All right. It's my turn. I will pay a coin. I will draw an event because I was about to be forced to do that. Yeah, about to be forced to do that anyway. Pollination. A charm. Your proximity to the world's floral wonders has bestowed upon me a scent that captivates flocks of butterflies wherever I go. Bad things only happen on exactly a 1. Oof.
I mean, I got lucky. My event was a good on 3.
Yeah. While observing their kaleidoscopic flurry around me, I suddenly realized a secret technique to propagate a particular specimen that has been most difficult to unlock. So I get to do that, look at the top 3 and replace in any order.
Ooh. Oh, you got my Mexico one earlier. Was it Mexico? I forget. It was green. Yeah, it was Mexico. Because Mexico's green. Did you like that one? Or did you discard it?
I discarded it.
I gave that one to you. It was a dahlia, too.
There. That's over there. Huh. Let's see. So yeah, I don't think I actually want any of those. Wow. Okay. But then my movement for the turn. We will go to Arabia and find the bear's breeches. And then we will go to Tibet and find Cathcart's Arachnanth. When acquired, I gain an expedition card.
Do you want +2 to charm, or do you want the boa constrictor pet?
Oh, constrictor's so mean though.
I know. I've been ignoring it because
Gentleman's agreement to just ignore it.
I'm fine with just discarding that. It's not going to make the other person have a fun time.
Yeah.
Even though it's a pet and it costs one less.
Yeah, especially coming out so early. It's like,
there's a good one for it. Steal a random live specimen from one other player's state and place it in your state, then discard this. That's mean, but it's not.
Yeah.
Not the worst.
It's mean, but it's on brand for what I was trying to do at the start of the game. And it's a random live specimen. So, like...
Ooh, I kind of like that one. Ship's Captain's fun.
All right.
You can roll a dice once per turn. On a 5 or 6, you can move 1 additional extra sea space.
All right. Well, my third move, I think I am just going to go to Siam. Cut out a leg of my journey here. And find the Cadam Seed. Okay. Then we are on get an estate income and draw the 3 cards I looked at that I wasn't super impressed with. Great. Okay.
Alright then. Let's start off with paying my money. Draw an event card because I'm gonna have to do it anyways. It's 2 charm. Prowess and Sea. Ooh, okay. Well, this is... I don't know what happens if you lose reputation whenever you're at the beginning, but... Prowess and Sea. You take a stroll topside while enjoying the most delectable bread from the galley. The goals take notice. I'm either going to lose a reputation or gain reputation. Ha! It's gain.
Nice.
Nice, nice, nice. No swarm of foes is too great to overcome your combat abilities. The crew applauds your excellent show. Alright, we're going to go ahead and head down to British Columbia. You mind getting that for me? And I got 2 specimens to drop off here.
Very nice.
Which means I'm pressing one of my previous ones. Dropping these off here. And then I'm going to go ahead and end up in the Great Plains. And then I will draw 3 cards. And discard one of the drawn cards. Well, what do you know? Oh, it has to be one of the drawn cards. It's gonna be this guy. Then I will not buy a card. We'll collect my income and pass turn to you.
Okay. All right. So, spend a coin. What's that crew do? Turn. Extra sea space.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It's no tiger, but
Yeah.
I actually really like the hunting dogs. That's it.
Let's see.
I mean, I feel like that card is straight up better than hunting dogs, but still, you can't steal that with your monkey.
Yep. But I'm not going to hire him because I need money to get back home. But first, events. An oasis. Ooh. After days on end without fresh water, I stumble onto an oasis overflowing with life. The hospitable locals quickly rush to my aid. Okay. So, I need a... I need a 3, which means I need to roll 2 or higher. Ah. A kindly old man guides you into his emporium and hands you a dipper brimming with cool water. You emerge from his shop an hour later, refreshed and carrying a newly purchased luxurious rug you didn't even know you needed. Alright. So, what that is I can look at the top 3 cards, and I may buy one of them.
A discount or just full price?
I would assume full price.
Yeah.
But fortunately, there is a 1-cost crew here
So just take that guy for free.
We'll just charm the stowaway into joining me. And he is the bodyguard, but for cleverness rolls.
Oh.
Seems good. Okay.
All right.
And then, whereabouts am I going?
Oh, yeah, you gotta do that whole side of your turn.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. We will move to do Polynesia. Start filling my second case.
Mm-hmm. I need another case.
And then for my third trick. What would you like? No. Polynesia connects to the ocean down here. Uh-huh.
You can go up here and then to Hawaii if that's going to be closer for you. You can end it here.
That is actually much better.
So perfect.
Yes.
All right.
I need to be headed home sooner rather than later.
All right. I will go ahead and take my turn then. Go ahead and drop off that 1 money for the beginning of the turn stuff. I will draw the event card. Yoink. Earthen Mounds. It's a cleverness / land. I'm not clever though, unfortunately. You encounter the most interesting earthen mounds that some... Oh, that's kind of annoying. That's right, in my head. Oh. Man, I wish I had extra money. You encounter the most interesting earthen mounds that someone obviously must have built for the pleasant shade they create in the afternoon. 1 through 3, I gotta lose one of my specimens in my Wardian case, which would have been... No, maybe not fine. On a 4 through 6...
It would have been fine for me. I was a new specimen discard at the time.
4 through 6, you may buy a Wardian case for 2 fewer coins. How cool would that have been?
Only you had the money.
Well, I'm going to not do that. A quick inspection reveals these to be gigantic termite mounds. Termite grubs are a delicacy for which the locals will trade handsomely. Bam, bam, bam.
In bell jars, apparently.
Yeah. Right, well, I happen to be in the Great Plains right now, so I'm going to go ahead and drop off the specimen, press it, my sunflower. Then I'm going to take one little stop over to New England, press my ghost pipe, and then I will move 2 over to back to France here. England? That's England. Back to England.
Yep.
And then I will end my turn there. Let's go and get my specimen cards. We'll have 2 and 3. Discard one of these. Ooh, okay. Ooh. That is so good. Why is this? Oh, Russia, and then there's Russia and Asia.
Yep.
That's just weird. That's got to go to there.
Well,
And on the way.
well, the Western Russia is the major cities of Russia, and then Russia in Asia is just the far side of Siberia, where there's...
Yeah. Russia's big. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
And then I get to add my coin. And then buy, which I'm not going to because I gotta get back to my state.
Yep.
And you think?
All right. Let's see. All right. So we're spending a coin. We are drawing. I think I will get stateside first. 2. And get the big boy. Get a Californian sequoia, which takes up 2/3 of a jar by itself.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a downside.
It is definitely a downside. It ruins reputation.
It's going to stop me from getting a second reputation on return.
Yeah. But that's 6 points.
Yeah.
I'll be sure not to get anything like that because you got a certain person.
Yeah, I got a thiefy guy.
A thiefy guy. Yep. I don't know how a thief steals sequoia, but you know,
very carefully. I also found a manchineel tree. A great downpour begins suddenly, and I seek cover under a nearby tree. For some reason, the raindrops coming off the tree burn terribly. Test an agility.
You got +1 here. Is 2 good enough, though?
2 is very much not good enough. I am not quick enough to escape the tree, and my skin begins to blister all over. It's going to be a while before I can show myself in polite society.
Ooh. Man. Yeah. This event deck's a little rough.
Yeah.
Well,
but I do have one more move. So, it's gonna be 2 turns before I can make it back to... Why do I only have 4 cards in here? I'm confused.
you played a sequoia.
Yeah. I must have forgotten to draw after I picked up the taro.
Yeah, must have. You want to just draw one real quick and see what it was. If it's Hawaii, just...
Oh, that's actually, Maybe I would have done something different if I had that card, but oh well. I'll just go there and press the Prairie Rose from the Great Pralines. Okay, and then draw 2 cards and refill that. We'll pass it on.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pay my last one. And then I'm going to not draw an event card because I'm gonna go visit the estate. I'll immediately just dump this into here. Well, no specimens, blah blah blah. I can discard though. I am gonna discard this guy. I'm gonna discard both. See if I can think better. And I will draw 3. And ooh, okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Sure. All right, and we're gonna see where these are respectively. -1 to event roll seems really rough.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my things there. I'm gonna go ahead and do a delivery here. So I get 1 per delivery, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 money.
Yep.
All right, I love it.
Those all go face down because
because they're
face doesn't matter.
Yep. There you go. It does for
They're display pieces only.
What's it? Yeah, award to the player with the greatest number of specimens from one region in their estate. This specifies live specimens.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
That tracks.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Face up. Because that's one thing I was going for, because I have a lot of North America stuff now.
Yeah, that's very true.
Then, though, I got my 8 for that. I get my 1 reputation. And then I can make a purchase, and my purchase is actually going to be this guy. Must have at least 2 live specimen in my estate to purchase. And I'm going to gain a reputation.
Mm-hmm.
That was my... Oh, that's a buy. I had to do that after I collected income. So...
Well, your estate income goes straight into your purse anyway.
I know, but this would have given me 2 instead.
The estate income you gain while you're at the estate.
I get that,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
I would have +1 coin if I could buy this
right because
before,
right
because of the
okay.
reputation.
Yeah.
So there we
Now I get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
go. I am set now.
Unfortunate timing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
That's also 2 points later. I got an orangery.
Yep. All right. So a 1, 2, a 3. I will find and press. Yeah. Find and press a lady fern. Oh, which gives me a specimen card. A deluge. File. Another agility test. A deluge has rendered the route impassable. A 1. I move 1 fewer space this turn. Joke's on you, game. I already moved 3. Alright. Would have been great if I had gotten a 5 or 6 there, because that's gain a rep.
Yep.
So, alright. 1 coin to my estate. And pass the turn.
Okay.
And draw.
Let's start with paying my money. Event card if I want to. I do not want to. I'm going to avoid the event cards if I don't have to have them for now. I have to do an event card if I want to buy them before I leave the estate. Because the way that it's worded in there, you hey, is this this the rules? Yeah. That's just a quick start. So draw when you are done. Buy.
I think that's just specifying that you can do the buying
Buy.
either.
You may purchase the maximum 1 card per turn. You may either buy before you draw an event card or at the end of your turn. I think it means that I'm going to draw an event card. I will go ahead and make my purchase. And you can do that anytime you would draw an event card. So you could do it. And I think it's just you could like try to buy something that has like a charm or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I can't like. There's a rule on buying of the garden features.
You have to buy. You have to collect at least 1 specimen in between each time you buy a garden feature.
Oh, so I am not going to go ahead and get
the Wardian case is not considered a garden.
That's fine. Oh, it's not?
Yeah.
Oh, so I can go ahead and draw my event and buy a Wardian case if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to because I think. Well, I might find stuff I need to do along the way. Yeah, I will buy a Wardian case and draw an event card. Why is it always bees? This one's for you, Dan. Wherever you're at. Fortitude/land. Hoping you were done with bees for a while after your last bee-themed mishap? You're halfway up a tree seeking specimens before you notice the buzzing growing intensely. Oh, okay. So, all right. Let's see what happens here. I do have to lose a coin, which is a bummer. But it is what it is. Glad I didn't have to do that before. 4 turns. Let me see if I get back in 4 turns. 1, 2, 4. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm back in 5 turns. Oh no! Those bees cost me a perfect run. I just might not be able to stop by that place and get this thing. All right, whatever. We're gonna go anyways. 1, 2, 3. Do nothing along the way. Where am I at? Main card, new specimens. Yep. Collect income. I get 2 now.
Nice.
And then I can't buy because I already did my buy for the turn. That's it.
All right. Well, I will spend 1 and do have enough movement. I could do that. Yep. If it cooperates, if it reduces my movement this turn, I will be sad.
I'll play the
But
boat.
I will divert course to Iceland. Because I will get that. But also an event, the toxic spores. While savoring the perfume of a lovely flower, I also discover it gives off toxic spores.
Yay! Lovely.
So this is a fortitude roll. The one kind I don't have any kind of bonus to. Excellent. A 5. The local healer is amazed that I am unaffected by the spores and pays me handsomely for a sample of my blood. I gain 1 coin. Okay. And then the flower that I found, on brand for me, the dirty, horrible, awful thief, the Meadow Buttercup lets me acquire a coin from Bree's pocket.
No! This is the worst now. Okay, I can't even do my other move now.
Yeah.
Am I just gonna have to go back home, like, without anything to show for myself?
And then my last 2 movement, back at my estate, I have 5 live specimens and 3 pressed.
How'd you steal that again? What was it? Oh, it was your flower that did that.
Yeah. So I gain a total of 8 coins for that I just turned in. And just 1 reputation, because unfortunately the Sequoia takes up double
Big boy,
space
though.
and doesn't give
That's a big boy.
extra reputation,
Alright.
sadly.
One.
But again, these 5 coins, so that's something. Do I want to buy a thinger?
This is gain a reputation, and you get +1 point for every 2 tree things you have, and this is +1 coin per turn in the estate income. Just
Yep. You know what's also +1 coin per turn in the estate income
just getting 2
is
reputations.
spending 8 for the conservatory.
Yeah.
All
There you
right.
go. Hi, bud. You caught up to me.
Yeah, because it needs 5 live specimens in the estate, and I have a lot more than that.
And we can get as many of these as we want. Because I know we can only get 1 of these.
Yeah.
It says limit 1 per player on that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, the orangery, there are specifically twice as many
Yep. I mean, it's,
orangeries as there are the maximum player count. So,
yeah.
I don't think the rest of these are limited.
Neato.
Okay. And then, man, how about this hand? I'm going to
Man, losing 2 money like that is rough. I got
mulligan away
3 turns to get back, and I can't get to the. Well, let's just see if I can get there.
those 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Ah, that's
Sorry. Okay.
okay. That's not bad. 1, 2, 3. 6. Okay, I got a new plan. Maybe I draw a specimen I can pick up along the way. Who knows?
Yeah.
Is that the same amount of...
All right. So I think I am planning on a long expedition, but a fruitful one.
If I get a coin along the way, I can do that.
I think that is my whole turn.
Excellent. Let's spend my 1. Let's go ahead and move first, so I don't screw this up. 1. Drop this guy off here. Oh, one of these things. Uh-oh, this is a each player chooses thing. We haven't had one of the world events
Our
yet.
first
It's the
global event.
Queen's Jubilee. Queen Victoria is having yet another jubilee. Didn't she just have one last month? Instead of your normal movement, you may move your pawn directly to the estate space on your next turn. Oh, heck yes.
Saved.
Oh, the endless dancing, music, and food. You will have to find your way to sneak into the party even if you've not received an invitation. Or you may place one specimen from your hand into your warden case. You push the invitation between the couch cushions and instead have a quiet, productive evening gathering specimens. And that's on our next turn. So you get to do it first, then I get to do it. Now, does it give you the win acquired effect?
I mean, from the flavor text, seems like you are legitimately gathering the thing. So, interesting.
I think I actually will give myself a flower and go ahead and plant this thing I was going to have to visit all the way over here for.
Yeah.
But now, I plant it now, when acquired, gain a reputation.
Nice.
And then I will go,
And as for me, yeah, that cuts multiple turns out of the trip I was planning too. I will just go ahead and pick that thing from all the way over in New Zealand. I was headed that direction, but now I'm headed that direction fasterly.
fasterly. I like it.
Okay. But then for my actual turn.
I got to do the rest of my turn.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to draw 3 cards for my specimen. Ooh. I definitely will... This is the one I'll be getting rid of. No one wants to go to Mexico. There it is. That is good for me.
Okay.
Can't buy anything because I'm struggling with money.
All right. One win there. I will make a jolly old trip to Italy for some nice, wonderful, deadly nightshade. Draw an event about it.
See the hunting dogs. Why the hunting dogs are better than those? The math wasn't adding up in my head, but if you have a 5-card hand and you play 1 card, you draw 1 card back up. If I have a 4-card hand and I play 1 card, I will draw 2 cards to cycle. So.
All right. Some rough terrain. Mother Nature herself must have painted the breathtaking landscape that stretches before me. I feel compelled to frolic. So this is an agility roll. That is a dirty
successful.
Yeah. Yep, that is a dirty 6. So I may move 1 more space this turn. I skip across rivers and crevasses before me with such wanton abandon that my journey is over in a flash.
Is that helpful?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
The alternative was falling and spraining my ankle and ending my turn immediately.
That would not have been cool.
Yeah. And that's why if you're collecting a specimen, you collect the specimen before you draw the event. All right. So I will just skip on over to Turkey and draw 2 cards. Oh, hello. And there we go again with the giant stonking trees that are worth 6, but take 2 slots in the jar.
I mean, as long as you keep getting those, I'm good. Because
yeah, that means I don't get as much reputation.
That's they're hecka bad for me.
Yeah.
The
one
reputation doesn't give you points at the end of the game, though.
Does it? Not.
No. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was just a means to the end.
Yeah.
Their reputation does nothing for in-game scoring. They're just gonna give you some
Fascinating.
money for the end of the,
Yeah.
So like now that you're at 2, I think 2 is a big,
Yeah.
a big point. Once you get to 2 coins per turn,
Yeah.
literally double
Now
what
you're,
you were making.
now you're actually profiting per turn instead of treading water.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But I've drawn back up, so that is your. And got that.
You already got
yes.
that? Cool.
Yep. So I just left the estate.
Okay, let's pay my 1. Let's go ahead and take my move first. Go to Tibet. Want to go ahead and place this Tibetan plant in here, the common blue poppy.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna go ahead and draw a card. Enchanting. Oh, we got another global one. All right, I'm gonna get these global ones out of the way. Enchanting. In turn order, each player steals a random specimen from the Werdian case of the player on their right. I mean, this is bad. I'm either gonna end up with a 4 that you can just steal back because it is literally gonna be my highest plant so far, or I'm gonna end up with a -3. I hate this. All right, so turn order. I guess me first. You walk into a rather rough-looking town and seems to have no constabulary. Minutes later, one of your specimens is gone, and no one seems to care. It is simply unbelievable that people think they can walk around and just take what they please. Oh, I'm guessing maybe I can steal it back, because it's in turn order. So you had to steal from me. You get a 3.
Nope.
And then I get to steal from you. Just don't get the -3. This does nothing if I get the 2 back.
Okay.
Hooray! You stole a plant from me, I stole it right back.
Yeah. Well, if you got the -3, you could press it.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't get my reputation. Again, maybe
Yeah.
I didn't need my reputation. I probably would have pressed it. But...
Yep.
You would have netted... Yeah. Anyways, I'll take the rest of my movement now. And end up... I was going to end up in Egypt, but I'm going to come say hi.
Okay.
Wait, did I miscount? I did miscount. I'm going to be one point shy of getting home.
I thought you knew that already.
1, 2, 3. No, I rerouted because I was like, oh, I can get home and. Well, since I'm gonna be late anyways. I might as well visit other places.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can
1,
get one
2,
more specimen
3.
out of it.
Here's this guy. We're just gonna straight up press him.
Well, you have a second case.
Oh. Thank you for being smart. Smarter than me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, cool.
Or, yeah.
Alright, and then I will draw 3.
Or if you have something in Spain, Spain's technically 1 space shorter. You might draw an event that lets you move an extra space.
Wow. Oof, that's a rough one. I don't plan on going to Argentina ever.
Just lets you spend money faster.
Yeah.
Could be
but I did,
useful in the
but I
late
did
game.
get a nice big giant 5 that I might maybe grab just so you wanna you have something tantalizing to use your
my
thief on?
random thief on.
Yeah. All right, I think that's
yeah.
That's got to. Oh, I get my.
Or maybe I use him now before you fill your live case with 2s.
Is it random?
Is a random.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
So in fact, I think I will, just because this is a guaranteed 3.
Yep.
So, something or other.
All right, get my China one so I can keep all my North American ones. No.
It's the British Columbia one.
Okay. I'll take that guy and get him out of here.
Yep.
You are up.
Begaunced.
Oh, I forgot about when you're in the estate, you can discard one of these and replace it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a totally rule. We want to just like discard 2 of them randomly just to cycle them and see.
Yeah.
You want to just, since we both have charm.
Yeah.
We'll
I mean,
pretend,
the
like we do
dining attire would make charm rolls basically guaranteed. For either one of
Yeah,
us.
+1 agility, +1 cleverness. That's not bad.
Mm.
That's an item. And then the crew, you must discard one negative. You may discard one negative specimen from your estate. Discard this card after use. Oh, there you go. That might be good
Yeah.
for you.
Yep.
Get rid of that.
Or just plan to get the poisonous path.
That's true.
Mm.
If you can't make it though, have that card as backup.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, given that I just picked up a Deadly Nightshade, it's
Yeah,
like
it's true. It's true. It's true.
be a nice 7 points for picking that up.
Yep.
Net. Let's see. But anyway, I've spent my coin. I am going that away. Yes. Yeah, we're just gonna not even think about the... Why is it called the Scotch pine if it lives in Siberia? Anyway, to Tartary. Find the giant daughter.
Did you get your event card?
I'm about to. Oh, and when I pick that up, I have to discard a specimen card from hand. Goodbye, Scotch pine. I'm not going to go out of my way for. Event card. The Chalice. I become quite thirsty while hiking through the jungle.
I know. Sometimes you're in the middle of the land and it's like,
Yep.
You're captain.
Yep. And discover a chalice-shaped plant that, to my delight, is filled with liquid.
Drink it. Drink it.
I'm going to regret it.
I think you're good.
Okay. On a positive note, once you get past the gag reflex, the liquid is both thirst-quenching and a much-needed source of protein.
I don't want to think about that.
Yep.
Protein.
Yep.
What was the negative consequence of that?
-1 to your next event roll, because that is just vile. Utterly vile. Definitely not water. Let's see. And then I have one more space to move. Whoop. I'm visiting Tartary. I got the viola instead. And then I go to Tibet.
And then you could do
and
that.
acquire this and discard that.
Yep.
Check. Okay. We got there. Okay. 2 coins for estate income. Draw 3 cards to replace the ones I got. Okay.
All right. Let's start my turn by paying my lawn. Visit Egypt. I got this lotus here. It does give me a reputation when I acquire it.
Ooh.
I got 2 of those guys now. The blue lotus from Egypt. Pitfall. Well,
Doesn't sound good.
I mean, the bad part is lose a coin.
Even worse.
Is it? Is it anytime I have to lose a coin?
Anytime you have to pay a coin and don't have them, all that awful stuff happens. Yeah.
Well, let's go to move.
Yeah, it does specify that anytime you have to pay and can't.
If you cannot pay, each turn you cannot pay. This is only each turn you cannot pay.
I think it's the next section down from there. I think. I know I read it that it applies every time you would lose money and don't have any. It's rough.
If you are instructed to lose a coin but have none, follow the rules for discarding items. Okay.
Yep.
What? Can I from here? I don't know.
Maybe could the other week.
From here, though. I'm sure there's a way.
Yeah.
I'll ask Nikki next time.
Anyway.
So anyways, we'll see if I gain a coin, because then I can... That's even better.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
Well, I will be losing a Blue Lotus then. That I just got. Literally just got. But hey, I got the reputation from it, I guess.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go 2 more spaces to France and pick up this guy. I'm going to stick him in here, even though I'm probably just going to press him. Actually, no, he's getting discarded next turn for my payment.
Yep.
And then I'm going to draw my specimen cards. 1, 2, and 3 again. I don't think there's any need to even look harder. That one's green. These ones are a different color.
Yeah. Just avoiding South America.
Collect my income. And then, yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will first look. Do I want any of those things? Oh, but it's agility and cleverness.
Oh, that'd have been so close.
Yeah. Yep. Haven't found any fortitude items yet, which is slightly infuriating. So in that case, I will I will 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's he's a bit annoying. All right. Well, start of turn. Pay the coin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't afford to buy that. Okay. Darn. All right. Well, I will go to Siam. Find the Titan Arm. Get my forced event. Oh. Global shipping. Each player may place 1 specimen from their case directly into their estate. You discover a company that will ship your specimens anywhere in the world. It's a global event.
Does it give us our normal money? Let's see.
It doesn't say it does. It also doesn't say it doesn't.
Let's see what the actual estate thing says for depositing. You may deposit some or all your specimen cards when depositing specimen cards. Does it say deposit?
Place 1 from their case into their estate.
You do not gain coins for depositing pressed specimens.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah. So we both
we both got way too much money. Yeah.
I got way too much for sure.
We'll hand wave it.
Okay.
We both made the mistake.
Sweet.
Okay. I thought it was all of them.
Well, I'm not going to do it because
Yeah.
I'm just going to make sure I get my money for depositing this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all it really did is probably speed up the game a little bit. It plays up to 5 players.
Yep.
And honestly, I think it's probably a little bit better with more players because of the targeted stuff in this game. You can kind of like actually target someone who's ahead instead of just beating down your only player you're playing against. Like,
yeah.
That's why
like
we
I
didn't.
have been.
That's why we didn't really want to do that snake because
Yeah.
playing the snake on the person who's far away from home and winning is probably more fine than just being like, John, for the rest of the game you get a chance of only having 2 moves.
Yep. Yep.
Monkey as well.
Yeah.
Monkey would be more fine if there was more people. Also, that event that we traded the same plant back and forth would have been a little bit better.
Yeah. All right. I think I will go ahead and do it. Because I'm planning on visiting enough places to make it a good for me.
Making it worth it.
Yep. So that was my first movement to get into Siam.
Yep.
Pick that up, immediately ship it home. And I don't have to deal with that downside. Aha. I can't afford to use the downside, but go to the East Indies. Grab Raffles pitcher plant. And then immediately about face back to Siam. Excellent. Okay. End of turn. Get 2 points there. Draw 2 cards. We're just gonna keep finding excuses to drag this trip out? Maybe. Alright. Your turn.
Okay, beginning of the turn, I have to give up my plant to pay for my expedition. I'll then go home. Four. So that is going to be 4 money for me. And I can grab all that. Collect income. Did that. Do I want to? I don't think I buy anything now that I know the real rules.
It will be easier to buy things from here on out because of having actual net income.
Oh, I did gain a reputation whenever I delivered this.
Yes.
Once per turn, you may roll a dice on a 5 or 6. You may move 1 extra C space. I think I'm actually just going to use this to purchase climbing harness. Just to get my cleverness and agility up. Hey, look, another tiger. Does that mean if I have both, I can, like, roll 2 dice, and if either of them are 5 or 6? All right, we're going to not lose reputation from here on out. Yeah, so that's it for my turn. I will add the 2 straight into my bank. So I would have 6 left if I would have done the other thing. Have 6 to do an expedition with. I don't know if I like that.
Okay.
Now, can I want to try it. I think it's fun. Mind if I take that back in a little bit?
Yep.
So I will gain 2 money back real quick. I haven't done my income yet.
Yep.
Instead, I will spend 8 to grab a conservatory as well. Move 2, trigger that. So at the end of my turn, I will gain 3 money now. I have 7 to go around the world with. I feel more comfortable. I can take 7 turns. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I was trying to be a little conservative there, but let's go for it. I got my stuff going.
Okay. So, for me, I happen to already be standing in Siam. So, pay my coin, draw my event. The World's Fair. A World's Fair is to be held to celebrate the glory and achievements of society. Each player, in turn order, chooses gain an item or a pet from the display.
All right, there isn't one item there, so I guess that's yours. On my turn, I'll just say I got rid of this.
Yep.
I'll keep forgetting about that. So now you can have a choice.
I think it does specify you can also go digging through there and you just get the first one.
That was something else, I think. I remember reading that. Yeah. Oh, that's if there's nothing in the display of it.
Okay. Yeah. So it's gain 1 item. If there's not an item in the display, you go digging. Yeah. Okay. I think I would like a pet tiger.
There you go. It would have been probably useful for you earlier.
Yep.
Hey.
And then,
guess what I'm
yeah.
doing?
Get your agility and cleverness.
That I was going to get it. Oh, look at that shotgun. +2 prowess. Okay.
Ooh. Fancy.
All right.
I already have a bonus appearance. But hey, look, I'm in Siam. I get a Siam thing.
Really?
Being as that is full, my cases that is, I will just 1, 2, 3, beeline it back to glory ol' England. Draw a card. Take 2 of those.
Okie dokie. Yep. Brain just died. Oh, 1. That's what I'm doing. We will go to Scandinavia. We will play this Scandinavian Norway spruce. I still like doing it this way. A little inconvenient to have to slide them on each time, but it looks better for me. Visually, I like it. Let's... Uh-oh. Call the hounds. Go, hounds. Testing agility on land. I don't have agility. Oh, I do have agility now. There you go. When scaling a tree, you get the lay of the land. You accidentally disturb the nest of a very angry mother eagle. You call for the aid of your hounds, but for even children, no pups are the sworn enemy of eagles.
Okay.
Didn't know that. I get to peek at the next 3 event cards and replace them in any order. Using surprisingly human tactics and an aptitude for tools you did not know they possess, your pups distract the evil eagles long enough for you to finish your scouting and escape. Excellent. I kind of like this game a little better now. That's gross.
You're sticking it on top of the deck, so I have to draw it? Maybe. Oh, wait, no. I don't have to. I might not have to.
Okay. That's interesting, though. Okay. We're going to do them in this order. And this is, put that. Okay. Oh, and then I have one more move. We'll go to the Baltic, and then I'll draw 2 cards, discard 1.
Okay.
Mexico.
Estate income. You get 3 estate income.
What is this card? This is probably the best card in the game. When acquired, gain 2 coins. Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay.
You're worth the trip.
All right.
To ya.
All right. I am back at my estate after having spent a coin. But I get to deposit 6 live specimens.
I'll move you up twice.
We get
6 monies.
all the money.
Oh, dang it. The one I put on top, I was hoping you would draw before you got all your money.
Yep. But alas, I will spend 10 of it for a poisonous path.
You did it.
So those -6 of poisonous plants in my live specimens now count as +6 instead.
That was 13 points you just gained there.
Yep. And see, I did my buy. I claimed all that. I get 2 coins of estate income. And I may mulligan this hand.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. Dang it. It was
I
just
can
home, too.
mulligan the...
You mind if I mulligan one card that I do not want to play?
Yeah, go for it.
Now, you can also mulligan one of these.
Yeah. We haven't been looking at that ship's cabin at all, so he can go away.
And we got a bear. If you are the target of an item, crew, or pet, or a negative specimen card, roll dice, cancel its effect on a 4, 5, and 6.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
Yeah. All right. Hey, your turn.
Okay. 1. Let's go ahead and move. 1, 2, 3. Made it to China. Play this tea plant. Hey, look! In turn order, each player may immediately purchase 1 garden feature for 1 fewer coin. I'm going to pass.
I think I'm making this trip in under 15 spaces. I think you're probably going to be the one to trigger the end of the game, so it's... Oh, that's 4 points, though. All right, I will go ahead and buy an orangery.
Yeah. Why is it 4 points?
Discount on 1.
Oh, 4 coins.
Oh, 4 coins. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. 2 points.
It's actually a discount of 2, right?
1 garden feature for 1 fewer coin.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We're good.
Ship you entire buildings at an affordable price.
Now, do I want to buy...
Wonder if we'll never cease.
I plan on getting a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy something now. I'm going to go ahead and get this shotgun. An apothecary. You may discard a negative specimen. Boring old guy. All right, your turn.
Let's see if I do that.
Oh, let me drop my 2. Oops.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, I haven't seen this kind of card before. That's interesting.
2, 3.
Yes, please. Look, have you seen a blue card yet?
No.
Just any C space, apparently.
Yeah. How am I routing this trip now? I may regret having spent that money. This might be just a quick little jaunt.
Did you see what this guy does?
No.
Well, in my case, I get +1 space per turn.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So between that and I'm about to get 2 extra money, like.
Yeah. All right. Yes, and that actually solves all ills. All right. So, we will go. Yeah. Go 1 to England. Find a specimen in an event. Income taxes!
Yeah.
Each player chooses, because the Queen decrees that additional taxes are to be levied.
Yep.
All right, so You will trade one way or the other 4 coins for 1 reputation. May be paid from estate income.
I'm assuming, yeah, you're gonna go ahead and gain 4 coins here.
Since I was just grousing about how I spent too much money on that orangery. Yeah, tax evasion is nice and easy when we're on the other side of the globe. With no way for Her Majesty's tax collectors to
mainly
find us.
the reason I mainly did it is
I'm actually in England.
if I get here and then get back and deliver all my specimens, that triggers end of game, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's something I could think about doing, but I think I'm behind you. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to make a trip and then try to make another quick trip.
Yeah.
I think. I could be wrong.
Could be.
But like, if you look at these stacks,
You could be completely right though.
Look at these stacks.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
It's. I think I do not want to end the game just yet. So
Yeah.
I was. Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got 2 more spaces to move, so I will visit Italy and find another specimen and draw 2 cards. Uh-huh. Goes there, and that goes there. That's for the way back. Yep. Okay.
Your income?
My income is only 2.
Spend my one. I'm only at 2 now too. I actually dropped out because of that, but I got 4 coins up front. So if I get it back within 4 turns, I didn't net any loss. So
yeah. It will have been worth to not have to have spent the money.
Mm-hmm. I get to move up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll be playing this one that lets me gain 2 coins. I'll just go ahead and get my coins right now. And I think I will hold off on buying something. I'll draw the event card I need to. Maybe if I remember this, I would have bought something, but I did not remember this. Oh, it's fine. I'm fine. Hevea Brazelness. Cleverness. I have a +1 in cleverness now because of my climbing harness. You find a grove of rubber trees with sap of such perfect viscosity that you are positive the seeds will fetch a good price. 1 or 2, I have to lose a crew, which is just a 1 for me, and I don't even have a crew. Okay. I will gain a coin. I'm like floating in money now. I don't know what's going on with this game, but floating in it.
Yep. Oh man, you just invented bicycles.
Did I?
Yeah. You sold the rubber plant to a Scotsman who invented inflatable bike tires.
Yes! For 1 coin.
Yep. Yep.
Don't worry. I am very...
Yep. A full world-changing adventure soon parted.
5, 6. You get a 6. Oh, I have so much money. I might try to go for those bonus points here. Grab this bear. Wait. Does this protect me from losing the reputation from that? Should I roll that?
Ooh, yeah.
You did
We
too.
both should have.
Oh, you did it.
I did it.
That's fine. Dang it.
All right.
A merchant, a crew member. You may make up to 2 purchases per turn. Well, that'll help you keep ahead of me if you have enough money.
Yep.
I will gain my 2 here. I will draw 2 cards and discard a card, and then my turn is over.
Yep.
Best route to do this. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Not you. Yeah.
Okay. So for me, I will go pay my 1 coin and then go visit the Baltic to find that hyacinth. Yamacus giganticus. Giant yams? Preposterous. And yet here they are before my eyes. Cleverness. All right. I will spend the coin to force this roll on any result I gain a reputation. Hey, look, I gained a reputation.
Bye.
Yep.
I was ahead of you the whole game.
Yep. After careful examination, I discover the giant yam is in fact a tree. Still gonna look good in the estate. Let's see. So that was 1 move, and then 2, 3. Man, I just keep finding good stuff in Tartary. And then that is all my move. Get my income, refill my hand. Okay.
Buying anything?
I do have 7 money. Yeah, we'll go a little wild and spend the 3 to get the merchant and then use his second buy to get the apothecary.
Well, at least I have more options now. Ooh, a horse. You're immune to negative effects of event cards that reduce your movement speed. Or end your turn.
Ooh, yeah. There's a couple times that could have been quite useful.
I can get a beetle and it starts eating your pressed specimens.
Ooh. That's mean.
I mean...
Yeah, we've seen this game as a smidge cutthroat at low player.
Yeah, there's some mean stuff in the deck.
Yeah. All right. That is my turn.
All right. I am gonna spin my coin. 1, 2. Stop there. Go ahead and play this.
Wait, what's South America?
Right? I'm here. Mainly because this steals a coin from you.
Oh. Yeah.
And then I'll draw an event card. If only it were bees. Hey, this is a milk snake. Okay, this is a picture of a milk snake, not a coral snake. Before you sits the coveted specimen, you and a fellow plant hunter have spent days seeking on this island, encircling its base, coiled an unmistakably venomous snake. If only it were bees. Well, this could end up being bad for me. Even on a win, because you have negative things in there.
Oh.
Alright, this is just... I hate this. This is just not a fun one. Alright, on a 1 through 3, you steal a random specimen from my estate. On a 4, 5, or 6, I steal a random specimen from your estate.
Ooh.
And... there's nothing I can do about it. This is fortitude. I have no fortitude. Why isn't this prowess? Also, this is a milk snake. Red to black. Oh, thank God. Even if I get a -1, it takes it to points away from you. It nets 0 if I'm counting it right.
It would, yeah.
That is a +3. Makes up for the 3 you stole from me earlier.
No, my giant collection of plants from Siam.
All right, that was 2 moves. Let's go 2 more now. And head up to the West Indies and play another guy. Then I'm going to go ahead and draw my specimens, get 3 new ones. Okay, that's a good one to go for. I will discard this one. Okay, with this amount of money left, I could one. All right, so 1, 2, 3. That's only 2 turns. 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 turns. It's not bad either. Okay, so I can probably make it back in 3 turns and get nearly all of this stuff. Yep, cool. And what we're gonna do now is buy something. We will actually go ahead and buy this horse. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty good. I bought a horse.
Of course.
Hey, a monkey's back.
Hmm.
I have an item. I have 2 items.
Yep.
Start stealing stuff from you if I get it.
Yeah.
All right, your turn.
And me with not able to afford that right this second. But you know what I do have? I have an, oh wow, terrifying amount of specimens I'm going to find this turn. So we'll start right where I'm at with the card I drew last turn. Find a Persian lilac and Tartary again. Oh, hey, it is the bees.
Hey.
I become enlightened to the painful fact that a particular flower attracts rather aggressive bees. And this is Rolling Fortitude. The
one nobody has, yeah.
The one we don't have. It's a 3. I may press a specimen. I follow the little devil's trail and find the exact specimen I've been seeking. All right. Yeah, so somehow I pulled out this plant from the Arctic Unknown, and yeah, press my Alpine Azalea. Check. All right. So then, to China to find a mountain peony, and that gives me 2 coins on acquisition.
Nice, you got one too?
Yep. And then we'll do 2 more movements to Japan, and start filtering this. There's no crew up there, is there?
Nope.
Start filtering this case. So I find 2 specimens, and I will press the 2 lowest value things in my cases to pick them up. Did I spend a coin to start a turn?
Go with what you feel. I have no idea.
I don't think I did. I think I started turn with 3. And then I immediately grabbed the specimen. Yep, okay. But 2 estate income, draw 5 cards to get back up to hand size. Not that one. Well. I'm gonna have to think about my routing now because that Japanese maple that lives in northeast China is calling my name. But I also want to visit the East Indies.
I'm at the West Indies.
Yep. All right. Well, I think it is your turn.
Okay. Let's pay my one. Let's move one space to the southern United States and get my Venus flytrap. Draw this card. Fortitude. Great. Hey, I just got a horse. If I mess up. Fortitude land, delightful hues. You find the most delightful colored flower on the plant that is surely poisonous. On a 1 through 3, my turn ends. On a 4 through 6, I can press a specimen, which I will definitely do. Alright, Fortitude! Alright, I get to press a specimen. The horse would have prevented the other effect, though. Alright, I think it is going to be this one right here. Saffron from Turkey. Alright, I got 3 more moves. I'll go 1, 2 to Hawaii. I will go ahead and place this Hawaii thingy right here. Press this Norway spice I grabbed a long time ago. I got 1 more move left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 2 moves away for that. Or go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 turns away from that. I want to go 2 turns because I'm afraid I want to get back and drop off this card. So I'm going to go back to California. Then I'm going to draw 4 cards and discard one of these. Oh my god, what is this? I'll discard. Don't think about it. Just discard that. Yep. Okay. This is a hand. What did I just grab? Let's get my estate income. And then I'm going to have 2 turns to get over there. I will buy a monkey for 1 just to prevent you from thinking about it. Fair. I will then roll the monkey. That is not a success. I need a 6.
Yeah. All right, so my turn. I will spend money. I will nip on down to the East Indies and discover a dwarf cardamom. Discarding that. So I'm now immune to specimen discard for as long as that's in my inventory. Let's see. And my event, friend or foe. I awaken in the morning, discover a nest of boa constrictors. Have spent the night snuggling with my oxen. Okay, so this is a charm roll.
Hey, charm.
Yeah.
There you go.
6. Gain a pet. Is there a pet?
There, you get the beetle. It's a little rude, but you know,
yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah. So we will go ahead and roll that beetle. You do not discard.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I'm in the East Indies. I discover another plant. This will be the Ambonia pine. We'll press that lilac to get that. And that gives me a nice, wonderful passive +1 movement per turn. So I have 3 more move to spend.
Nice.
So we'll go 1 back to Japan, 2 to Northeast China. In Northeast China, I find a Japanese maple, which does not take space in the case.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That works well with that sequoia.
As long as it's in the case, it holds. In that case, holds 1 extra specimen. i.e. itself. Beautiful. And then, being fully laden, I will end turn in Tartary and half expect to draw another Tartary card, because that's just how this game has been going for me. I did not.
Okay. Spend 1 money. I'll just start with my monkey roll. Because, maybe I use it against you if I roll it. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and... move down to Texas. The card I just drew last turn, I needed to go to Texas for it. I'll draw an event card. Cleverness and C. I do have +1 cleverness. So there we go. I get to lose an item. That's fine. Or gain a pet. And this is the point where I would draw cards until I get a pet. You ignore the warnings and climb the active volcano. Now you find yourself on the wrong side of some rather hot lava. Let's make that roll. 3 or higher for me. You quickly chop down a yet unburnt tree, creating a bridge and saving some grateful wildlife in the process. All right, let's see what grateful wildlife I saved. Another horse.
Cool.
They don't stack.
Yeah.
But,
But if you ever have to lose a pet,
yeah, there you go.
you have an extra horse.
Okay. So that's Texas. Now
That's
we're going to
a
go up to
horrible way to think about it.
We're going up to the Great Plains now, where I just drew this guy. Then we're going to go over to New England, where I just drew this guy.
Okay.
That is 3 turns, 3 moves. I have 1 more move left. I think I stay put where I am at. Because I am... I picked it up. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually going to go back to the Great Plains, because I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 away. And then I can maybe pick up a specimen on the way if I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many cards are you drawing?
I'm drawing 4 cards. And keeping... I have to discard 1 of them. Siam is a long ways away.
Yep. I love Siam. I've been
I know
there
you do.
repeatedly.
Right.
In game.
I will get my my income for the end. I will not buy anything, and I'll pass turn to you.
Okay. I'm suddenly realizing I definitely did not grab estate income last turn, because I would have gained 3.
There you go.
I've been grabbing 2s the whole game. All right. So speaking of picking up things on the way, we will visit. We will spend the 1 and then visit Kazakhstan.
End your turn. End your turn.
Mistletoe. If there was ever a specimen that was guaranteed to win the admiration of one you love in the least awkward way possible, surely this is it. This is actually an agility roll.
Interesting.
Which I do have a +1 to it. Okay. I gain a crew.
There is one here. Is the Navigator. On your turn, you may pay 1 coin to peek at the top 3 expedition cards and purchase 1 of them.
Interesting. I could have hired him for free, but oh well.
Eh.
I didn't realize he was out.
I mean, we kind of just got the same thing. I got a pet that doesn't
Yeah.
do anything. You got a guy you could have hired for free that really doesn't do much for you.
Yeah. Not right now, no.
But hey, it does count for your total expedition card total, which is going to come in handy for 2 points at the end of the game.
Yep. But I drew that event card when I reached Kazakhstan because I discovered a wormwood. Right. So, and then I have 3 more move. We will go 1, 2, 3.
You're not playing around.
Nope. You maybe have 2 more turns. Estate income.
1, 2, 3, 4. Surprise! I went there. not drawn an event card this turn. Oh, getting a lot of crap.
My beetle is rude.
Oh, no. I get to choose, right?
Yeah.
1, 2.
I choose
got
the
a
player, they choose.
All right. I am officially... Wow, I am pretty even split between those two, but I think I am officially getting rid of Asia cards, keeping North America cards. I think you're winning with because you have a lot of Asia cards. But still, I am there now. I am depositing all these specimens for 6 more money. Man, I wish coins were worth something in the game. I have a leg up there. Delivering all these to my pressed specimens. And if I end it, you still get another turn.
Yep.
But if I end it, I don't. On your turn, you're going to have that turn anyways, and you're going to end it. So I might as well not force it.
Yep.
Because I could buy that conservatory and force it.
Instead... how many trees do you have?
That's what I was wondering, if I could just grab this thing.
So,
I don't have a lot, but it's still points.
I mean, if you have at least 2, it's worth the same amount of points as the conservatory.
Yeah, I have more than 2. I have 4 total. It's in the entire...
Yeah.
Is it live? Where's plus 1 point per tree specimen?
Oh, it is live specimen.
Yeah, so it's still 4 points for me. Each 2 trees, so it's only 3 points.
Yeah.
But then that's the same amount of points as just buying as the conservatory, but you don't end the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is what I'll be buying. I'll gain 1 reputation.
Unless you had bought stashed live poison specimens. Then the
I just don't know what I do on my last turn that's relevant. Maybe buy something. Yeah, it's purchase things. Is what my last turn will be. Oh yeah, let's steal a monkey steal. No monkey steal. And then let's see here. I purchase something. Oh, let's yeah, that makes sense. I'm not gonna be able to get to any of these, so I will discard everything. 5. I'm not gonna be able to get to any of these either, but you know.
Yeah.
This is the least likely one to get to.
Yeah.
And get back in time. And then I can discard something. I mean, this is only cost 1. I guess I get rid of that. On your turn, you may roll a 5 or 6, choose a player. That player gets -1 on their next event roll. These cards are just rude.
Yeah.
I think it's the perilous poison pets that do it. Because every single one of them
I think the boa was...
I think they're all
a perilous as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, the Ronin is mean. You buy some Ronin, and on once per turn, you may pay 1 coin to reduce another player's die roll by 2.
Yep.
Well,
I think that's the. I think that was the player power of one of the cards I discarded.
hey, there's some fortitude.
Yep. They're at the bottom of the deck where we couldn't get to it. All right. I could go out of my way to grab that for 1. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll spend a coin. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I will go to Scandinavia and find some poison hemlock, which lets me steal an expedition card from a player. I would like a horse, please.
I would like to first roll my bear to try to prevent it.
Yes.
Take your horse. Thanks for stealing the one I had 2 of.
Yep.
By the way, I am not giving you my horse. I say, give me that horse back. You get this.
Oh,
this is a lava horse.
Yes. The better horse. All right. So I draw an event for that. Let's see. Extreme methods. While absentmindedly tapping my rifle, I stand staring at a pine cone 100 feet up a tree and wonder how we'll manage to get them down. All right. I do have the coin. I will force it because I don't want to lose a reputation from whiffing this roll. I would have been safe anyway. A crowd gathers to observe my incredible marksmanship, cheering at the spectacle each time I hit the target. I gain 1 reputation.
Not that you need it.
Not that I need it.
Well, now you can buy an arbitorium.
Yes.
Which you probably have at least 2 in there. If you have 4, it's worth it.
Yeah, these put me to 4.
Nice. You only have 1 in here. You have 3? Nice.
Yep. I'm cashing in 3. So I deliver 7 specimens and get the last 2 reputation. Grab all my state income, which I will use to buy an arboretum. I don't need the rest of this hand, but I'm also not going anywhere because I don't get another turn.
Yep. Tallying up points. Total victory points equal to live specimens and the garden features. So I can't buy another garden feature, right?
Yeah, you'd have to go out
the garden feature when you are in the estate space and only once per visit.
Yeah,
Can I leave and come back in the same turn?
If you pick up a specimen on the way,
yeah,
it does specify that.
Didn't grab anything that was near me.
Yeah.
That actually might be good to hold in your pocket in your hand, just something that's from France or I guess France.
England specifically.
England specifically, not France. Yeah. It's next to it. Nope. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you have a source of plus move,
then
you can
here
reach France, Iceland, Scandinavia.
My turn. I'll spend my 1. I will cycle my cards. You could do that once per turn, not per visit. Didn't work. Oh, it's close though. I got a C one. Northeast China.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a move and a 3, and I can't fudge that to make it a 4. Should have kept that tea plant in my... Chose not to deliver it. I want to put my tea plant back into my carrying case. Okay. How many items do you have? How many total expedition cards?
11 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yes.
7, so you go down to 10. I can get up to 9 this turn. Okay, that's even with a roll. A 1. Like, is there just nothing to do? There's nothing that can give me points in this turn.
That's rough.
Like, might as well have ended it on my turn, just to say that I ended the game. Tallying of points, total victory points shown in the garden features, +1 for each press specimen card you save board, plus any earned bonus scoring cards you collected on deposited specimens, forging no points. Well, I'm gonna go get a C thing anyways, and draw an event. Let's do that first. Who knows what this event will do for me? In turn order, each player may draw an additional specimen card, even if their hand is already full. So I guess I'll go first.
Everyone's hand should already.
I mean, there's a chance it's not.
Yeah.
A surprisingly rainy April brings the most delightful abundance of blooms. All right, I actually get to draw 2 because of my hounds. Man, I think at one point in time, I would have gotten something. Nope. All right. Is there anything else I could do? I got the event card. I can move. Money's not worth anything, so I shouldn't stay and keep my tax. I guess I'll go here. Hooray, I'm gonna put this in here. I got some bladder rack and tangle. Hmm. Yeah. How about that?
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to Brazil.
Okay.
Go to Brazil. Just gonna hang out in Brazil this turn.
Yep.
I will go ahead and get 3. And then that's it. And we can go to the end game scoring.
What did I do with all my money?
You spent it on this thing. I don't know if it was all 8. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. But yeah, money doesn't worth points, so
You
like,
definitely get
I definitely
this.
had leftover money.
This is for the most expedition cards.
Yep.
Let's just do that and say you get the most specimen, greatest number of live specimens, and then this is for your highest one. So go ahead and do your biggest one that's in your estate. I still think you have that just with sheer number
I
of
have
cards.
10 Europes and 10 Asias, counting the press
I
specimens.
have 9.
Oof.
4. Yep, I have 9. Now, how many Asias do I have? 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
Okay.
So you get this one too.
Okay.
So count up your live specimens. I mean, there's no chance I win. But, you know, let's at least get a score going here to see how bad I lose.
Yeah. Wow, that is a lot of 3, 4s, and 5s.
Live?
All right. That's 8.
Oh, you did it. I play a lot of Ascension with my wife, and the way I do it is I just put them in piles of 10.
Yeah. That's what I should have done. 33 plus that was 8, 41, 57, 62, 68 for live specimens.
Okay, you are over double my points right now. Garden features, I'm gonna score 9. I think you actually get 10 because we have the same exact garden features, except you got a. Oh, you have an extra. Oh yeah, you're 1 point for that, so you actually get 11.
8 plus
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then I think I have 4 trees, so it's
I actually
10 total.
Yeah, I actually gave myself 1 extra point in accident because I counted one of these 2s as a 3, which is why I gave you 11 as well. All right. Still beat me. Let's go to pressed specimens. I've got 9.
And 10.
Okay. Beat me there too. All right, let's see who's winning after bonus cards, though. This is where I catch up. I'm going to score 0 points in bonus cards.
I get 6.
Dang. You didn't double my points. You did not. It is 94 to 50. All right? Saved complete humiliation with the double my points. But dang.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of that was the specimen deck was very kind to me.
I mean,
Drawing me
it had a
lots
couple
of-
turns where it was really kind to me, too. So.
Yeah. I drew lots of cards that were where I already was sitting. Or were in the path of where I was about to go.
I had that nice one where I was already in North America, and it was just like, here's 3 more North America cards for you. And I'm like, that's
Done.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm there.
All right.
I don't know if I like playing with the Perilous Poisons exploration deck. Like, I'd be fine with everything else, but...
And like the points in that set too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the ones that
The reason
have
why it's
effects are
poisonous
mean.
peril.
Yeah.
No, perilous perfumes.
Yeah.
Careless.
Yeah. I think
Mean.
next time I would maybe want to try swapping that expansion for the orchid expansion.
Yeah.
Because that adds communal specimens because everyone after them orchids.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, either way, it was an interesting game nonetheless.
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing it.
Yeah.
It was a peaceful time. Like, even though it was getting pretty ugly there, I wasn't ever like upset with the game or anything. Like, the only thing I didn't like, again, the only thing that made the game unfun for me were the perilous poisons, perilous perfume stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't think
No,
either of
no.
us would have had a fun time at all if either of us got that steak. Like,
Yeah.
That was a 5 or 6 too. Like,
Yeah, so that's a 1 out of 3.
yeah, like a third of the game you're not able to move 3 spaces, and that's, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just rude. I do like how it's worded though. You have to get to choose the player after you roll. So that way you can't just keep saying the same person and being mean. You can, like, you can actually roll, hide who you intend on trying to choose until after you roll.
Nope, that's a player aid.
Yep, I must have shuffled that in there. It was the same size.
Yeah.
I also got some of these upside down. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for the stream. And
It's fun. It's beautiful. We have it on our site.
yeah,
Duxomnia has it on their site.
yeah,
Enjoy.
yes. Good night, everybody. I will see you next week. I bet we have something planned on Tuesday. I think it's up in the air. But then next Thursday.